hopefully he'll be able to go the rest of the night. But he took a hard one, and he gushed blood big time down in Cleveland, and he'll be stepping in to jump for the Wildcats. Oak Ridge and Halls since 1947, and we're about to get set here. The Wildcats wearing their all-white jerseys with cardinal and black. The Red Devils wearing their all-red jerseys, red basketball pants, and white numerals. Lay here over at the Halls bench. Now we're ready, and the official will step in. And here we go. Basketball action here at the Wildcat Arena. That ball is easily controlled by Jonathan Milloway, and we are underway here. With the basketball will come Kel Slater, top of the circle. Works the ball to his right. Out it goes to Stafford Shanklin. Around to Jonathan Stewart. Looks inside to Kel. Kel double team. No place to go. Back it goes Jonathan. Back to Kel. Kel penetrates, drives in, pulls up. 5-footer. Good. Kel Slater knocks down the first shot of the ball game, and Oak Ridge leads 2-0. Here come the Red Devils down the floor. With it will come number 14. That'll be Simpson. He lost the ball. Here comes Stafford Shanklin. He drives in for the layup. Good. For a moment, Stafford might dunk it. We're not playing Carnes. He tends to do all his dunking, his best dunk work against the Carnes Beavers, and we'll see them later on in the year. But the Wildcats with a good start here, Mark. 4-0 our score.
Yeah, nice turnover there by Stafford Shanklin. He rewards himself with a layup down there as coming down. Looks like Jonathan Stewart may be called for the first foul for the Wildcats. It is in fact on Jonathan Stewart. That'd be his first, team first. To the line for the Red Devils will go Quentin Carter Cooker. I'm sorry, Quentin Carter Cook.
Say that again?
He's a cooker.
4-1 our score. Quentin Carter Cooker. Okay, it'll be Quentin Carter Cook at the line. He hit the first toss. 4-1 our score. Oak Ridge, 7:18 to play. Second toss, way too strong. Tipped and rebounded, though, by the Red Devils, and they'll set up their offense once again. The Wildcats put 100 on this team went over at Halls, but they put a 3 up, and now we're tied at 4. So after the missed free throw, Wildcats and the Red Devils are tied at 4. Here comes Milloway with a shot. No good. It's blocked. It'll be last touch by Jonathan out of bounds. It'll be Halls basketball. Oak Ridge, this Halls team got beat last week by the Clinton Dragons, but Clinton had lost to them at Halls about 3 weeks ago, which was a kind of shocking game to me. Halls only has one district win, and that was against Clinton. There's a missed shot by the Red Devils, rebounded by Milloway. Taken on the floor once again, Oak Ridge. Kel Slater kicks it out. Jonathan Stewart sets for a 3. It's up. No good. Rebound, Halls. Red Devil basketball. They push it up the floor, and then they turn the ball over on a travel. Wildcats had a tough one on Saturday. It was a nail-biter. Jeremy Miller scores with 0.4 seconds to play in the ballgame to give Oak Ridge a 1-point lead. It was a great ballgame down in Cleveland. We'll see them coming to the Wildcat Arena here in about 2 weeks. 4-4 our score in the first quarter. Oak Ridge gets it in easily inside of Milloway. Good. Wildcats will have that advantage all night long as a whistle blows and a foul is going to be called against Halls. They don't have anybody that's even close to the same height as Jonathan Milloway.
No, they tried to get that in the first time, David, when he got it blocked by number 15, Bennett Lane. I think he was surprised by that one. He learned his lesson on that one, took much better care of the ball.
For those of you watching on the YouTube stream, you can see the bandage right above Jonathan's right eye, and that's where he was bleeding profusely on Saturday. That shot is up good. Jonathan completes the three-point play, and Oak Ridge leads 7-4. Here come the Red Devils down the floor. With it will come Simpson. Simpson guarded by Kell, brings the ball across the line, trapped up high. They give it up left side to Carter Cook. He puts up a shot, no good. Before that, they turn the ball over. 6:14 to play first quarter, 7-4. The Wildcats in the lead. Knocked off these Halls Red Devils, and just everything they did well in that ball game. Oak Ridge won 100-64 at Halls. That was Jonathan Milloway's first game back after his COVID experience, as Jeremy Miller's going to drive to the hole. His shot is blocked, but they're going to call hard foul against the Halls Red Devils, and that'll send Jeremy Miller to the free throw line for the Oak Ridge High School Wildcats. Jeremy, on the year for Oak Ridge, has been about a 54% most of the year. Comes into this game, improved it a bit. He's up to 58% after knocking down a couple down in Cleveland. His high arcing free throw is up, rattled around good. Wasn't pretty, but it counts. It's the first point of the game for the senior. 8-4 our score as the Red Devils substitute Caden Stanton in the ball game. Back to the free throw line will go Jeremy Miller. 8-4 Wildcats, second toss. Good. Down the score. Down the basketball once again will come Halls. They work the ball to the midcourt line against Oak Ridge's trap. They throw it back in the rear court. Last touch, they say, by Jonathan Stewart. Stafford Shanklin's in the ball game. Jonathan Stewart, Jeremy Miller, Kel Slater, Jonathan Milloway. Wildcats on top of Halls 9-4. Boys action here. The Wildcats going for the triple sweep. The inbounds is knocked out by Jeremy Miller. Earlier tonight, the girls junior varsity beat Halls 66-62. Lady Wildcats varsity team, girls, won 66-42. And the Red Devils Halls right now, Oak Ridge 9-4 as we play here in the first quarter. As they work the ball down the floor, Jonathan almost couldn't steal the ball, knocked out of bounds by Jonathan Stewart. 5 minutes, 51 seconds to play, 9-4. We're in the first quarter. But Coach Green's got a brand new blue coat, Mark, that I've never seen him wear tonight.
I haven't noticed that, David. You're much more astute with his attire than I am.
I'm the fashion guy of the two of us, for sure. I've always worn the trendy clothes. As they get a shot up, no good. Rebounded by Jonathan Milloway. He throws the ball away. Throws it down the floor to the Halls coach, and I don't think he's on our roster here, so it'll be Halls basketball on the Oak Ridge turnover. 9-4 our score. Kind of a slow start to the ball game. The Wildcats Friday will travel and take on Anderson County in another big district ball game. The Wildcats with a 2-game lead right now over Clinton, which obviously the Wildcats will play them on the 30th as they launch a 3. No good. Kell on the rebound. Pushes it up the floor to Jonathan Stewart, who drives in for a finger roll shot. Good. Jonathan Stewart puts it in, and Oak Ridge leads 11-4. The inbounds is stolen by Oak Ridge. Miller with it to Stafford. Stafford on the right block. Waits. Gives it out to Stewart. Lobs it. A great pass inside to Jonathan Milloway. What a pass there by Jonathan Stewart, Mark Haste.
It really was, and Halls realizes that they just don't have a defense for that. It was a very quick play, got it to him. He was right on the basket, immediately put it up, did not waste any time whatsoever. Great play. Nice assist by Jonathan Stewart. Way to finish it off there by Jonathan Milloway. He now has 5 points in the ballgame as the Wildcats lead 13-4 with 5:17 remaining in the first quarter.
Those of you on YouTube, you can see that brand new coat. He doesn't have a tie on. It's got a mask that clashes really with that. I should probably get Sean on here because you and I was joking when I said about fashion. Shauna's the fashion person. She could probably tell us if that mask actually goes with that coat or not.
I think she's got better things to do than keep up with fashion, David. But, you said that you're the one who was about clothes. I was thinking, as a former college roommate of yours, I'm just glad you actually wear clothes now.
13-4 our score. Here come the Red Devils down the floor. Working the ball across the line will come Luke Simpson. Brings it across the line. At the midcourt line, trapped up high, in a lot of trouble. He fires a pass out to the top. They have the basketball to Carter Cook. They've launched a 3, a shot, no good. Rebounded by Stafford. Stafford comes out of there with the basketball in heavy traffic. Works the ball down to Kell. Kell along the baseline, makes a move, dribbles the ball, and throws the ball away. Taken away by Halls. Here come the Red Devils down the floor. Luke Simpson kicks it out for another shot. 8-footer, clang off the iron, no good. Rebounded by Jeremy Miller. He pushes it up the floor to Kell Slater for the shot, no good. Kell's about to shoot some free throws for the Oak Ridge Wildcats. Oak Ridge on top 13-4 as we play here at the Wildcat Arena. In a moment, we'll get the YouTube stream back on Channel 15. That is controlled at the high school in the TV class, and it takes the instructor to do that. And I know a lot of people have talked about that. We had to switch out our YouTube stream, and I haven't heard if the stream is good or bad now since we switched it out. As Kell goes to the free throw line and misfires on the free throw. Kel Slater on the year at the free throw line for the Wildcats is a 61% free throw shooter. He missed them both, though. Rebounded by Halls. Here come the Red Devils down the floor. 13-4 the score. Halls basketball. Outside the three-point line. 4.5 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Oak Ridge on top by 9. 13-4 the score. Red Devil basketball. Bounce pass inside. Step back, he scores, and an opportunity for a three-point play. Just found a little bit of a lane right down the middle of the floor, just to the right side of the lane there, and he drove all the way through, and it's now a 13-6 game. The Wildcats a little slow on their feet a bit, and Lucas Searcy is going to come off the bench, and he's going to come in for Jonathan Stewart. 13-6 Oak Ridge. Halls to the free throw line. Shot. Good. Basketball will come to Stafford Shanklin, Jeremy Miller, Jonathan Milroy turns it back to the goal. Has to back it up. Point guard Kel Slater back to Stafford. Stafford in the corner, cross court. Little head fake. Nice shoot. There's Lucas in the corner. Usually shoots from there, makes it a short shot, knocks it down. Lucas Searcy gives Oak Ridge a 57 lead. Here come the Red Devils down the floor. That's the first 2 points of the night for Lucas. Here they come across the line with Rogers. Rogers backs it up with a pass to Simpson. Brings the ball back around the right side. Continuing to dribble in the paint. They give it inside. Ball's loose on the floor. Lucas battles for it. The Red Devils pull it up with Simpson. Simpson kicks it out for a three. It's no good. Rebound Milloway. Milloway clears it down the floor. Kel Slater's going to drive to the hole. Left-handed off the Wildcats by 10. Here come the Red Devils running down the floor. Across the way, they launch a long three. No good. Rebound to the Red Devils. That shot was so bad, the Karen went way back up the top of the court. Now they launch another long three. It's no good. Lucas on the rebound. Lucas Searcy to Kel Slater. Kel across the midcourt line. Dribbles left. Gives it out to Jonathan. Milloway for three. Good. To 7 over the Halls Red Devils here, and down the floor with the basketball once again. YouTube looks choppy once again as the Wildcats come down with Stafford Shanklin. He gets a shot up. No, it is good. And another timeout is asked for. 22-7 the score. Mark, I don't know what it is with the internet tonight here at the Wildcat Arena, but it's a little bit choppy, unfortunately. But the Wildcats, fortunately, have a 22-7 lead. We apologize for that. Sometimes things are perfect, and other times they are not. And tonight's one of those nights here, Mark.
Yeah, unfortunately, the internet's very unpredictable. We don't know what all the high school has going on over the internet. They could be doing updates, which just takes up bandwidth. So, we're kind of at the mercy of other people. So we do apologize, but we are doing the best we can.
22-7 the score. I mean, we're getting a chance to do the home games. That's one thing that we've, until this year, have not ever been able to do. Appreciate the administration for making that happen. Dr. Garfield Adams, an old friend, as the Red Devils will bring the ball down the floor. Here it comes to Taylor Walker. He's going to walk the ball across the midcourt line, met there by Lucas Searcy. Oak Ridge on top, 22-7, 2:40 to play. There's a travel. Travel's going to be called against Rogers. For years and years, Hall's had some really good basketball teams. I remember when Coach Shipley was here, it seems like we were always tangling with the Red Devils in the district tournament. And several times they beat us in the district tournament. Then the Wildcats would recover, win the region, and go to the state tournament. But Hall's, the last several years, though, they've just not been as talented. As Flip Thompson thought about a three, goes instead to an easier shot. It's up, no good. Foul's going to be called against Halls. But this Halls team the last several years has not been to the same levels that we used to. See, kind of very similar to what Campbell County. And this is the last year that Halls will be in our district. They are going to be a 3A team next year. We're moving up to the brand new 4A classification. So we might not play Halls for some time from here on out.
How many teams are going with us to the 4A bracket, David? Do you know?
Anderson County. Well, I know the ones that are not going. Anderson County, Clinton, and Halls are going to be 3A. So believe it or not, Clinton's not going to be in our district after this year.
Wow, that'll be a surprise as Lucas Searcy makes. Did he make his first free throw? I know he made his second.
No, he missed the first one. It's 23-7 the score. Down the floor will come Halls. They're going to race inside and lose the ball out of bounds. Got a little bit going too fast that time. Did the Red Devil? I think one strategy I've seen them doing, which is a little bit different against Oak Ridge teams, they are getting it and going. I mean, they are not wasting any time getting the ball off the floor.
No, and that can be dangerous because if you want to run with the Wildcats, David, you've got to be ready, and you've got to you have to limit your turnovers as they force Lucas Searcy to have a turnover there.
Red Devils down the floor, and it looks like they're turning the ball over. Flip's got it for the Wildcats, pushes it up the floor for a alley-oop play, and a missed dunk by Milloway. He gets his own rebound. He better make this one. He didn't, and here come the Red Devils down the floor. Coach Green's not going to be happy with that. The Wildcats got a little bit too fancy. They put up a shot, no good. What a physical comedy of errors the last few moments here. But the Wildcats have the rebound here, and coming down the floor with the basketball will come Oak Ridge. 1:39 to play. Here it goes to Flip Thompson, right corner. Jamison up, D-grab for three. Good. Jamison gives Oak Ridge a 26-7 lead. Here come the Red Devils down the floor. 1:25 to play. Here they kick the ball left side. Here it goes to Simpson. Simpson guarded by D-grab. Gives it right side back to Carter Cook. Swings the ball around to the right wing. They drive in, go inside. Carter Cook once again turning, spinning, puts up a shot. Contact there, and a foul called against Oak Ridge with 1:10 to play here in the first period, with Oak Ridge on top of the Halls Red Devils 26-7. So the Wildcats are on pace for another 100-point game. They've got 26 already here in the first quarter. Wildcats beat them. Go ahead.
Looking down, David, Halls is playing at a feverish pace right now, and it's taking its toll on their players. I mean, their players are struggling for breath right now. First free throw is up and good by Quentin Carter Cook.
26-8 the score. He'll have another one here. Wildcats have Stafford back in the ballgame. Missed shot, and Stafford Shanklin comes in and has the rebound. Here it goes down the far left side. Oak Ridge basketball. Jonathan Stewart in the corner won't take the shot. Works the ball back out to the top to Jeremy Miller to Flip. Flip comes cross court to Jonathan. Pulls up, launches a three. Good. 3-point shot for Jonathan Stewart. The Wildcats lead 9-8. And Jonathan Stewart moving up on the all-time three-point shooting list as they launch a three. It's up good. But just like that, 29-11. Back the other way will come Oak Ridge. If they want to run and gun with us, we'll do it. We're built for that. And you're exactly right. I don't believe they are. As Stafford has the ball ripped out of his hands on a high pass. Not really Stafford's fault. The pass was high. There's a charge set up nicely that time by Flip Thompson. That's kind of a bang-bang play there, and it went the Wildcats' way.
Yeah, the Wildcats love to take that charge. I like watching him do it. Flip Thompson, the Hall's coach was not too happy with that. I don't think Flip was really set, but that call could have easily gone either way, as we're now 20 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
77 career threes by Jonathan Stewart. Here comes a little pressure on Flip, and he's going to work the ball inside to a wide open Jonathan Stewart. They gambled, and Stafford gets the rebound after the missed shot. Back up with a shot. It's no good. Back up, no good. Third time, Stafford Shanklin, good. Wildcats just used their advantage. And the Wildcats lead 31-11 after one quarter. 31-11 is our score. We'll take a break. We'll send it back once again. Utility District and Mortgage Investors Group. Halls with the basketballs. We start play here in the second quarter. They're about to turn the ball over. They've yet to get the ball across the midcourt line. They're actually going backwards with it. They got bailed out a little bit because the Wildcats knocked the ball out of bounds. It'll be Halls basketball, the full length of the floor to get the ball across under full court pressure. Here comes Halls down the floor, and they're going to do it with ease. They bring the ball across the line. They're going to drive in for a shot. No good. Rebounded by Jonathan Stewart. He pushes it up to Kell. They still want to run with it. Here goes Jeremy Miller, a little 5-footer, good. I just don't think that's very smart coaching on the Halls part, because that's what we're built to do. We like to run and get it up and down the floor. Maybe Halls is too, but I don't. Last time we put 100 on them, and I don't think that's really what they want. As the Red Devils set it out to the top of the circle, here it goes to Carter Cook, works the ball, driving to the free throw line, bounce pass down low, and they nearly turned the ball over. The ball's loose on the floor, stolen away by Oak Ridge. Here's Kell with the basketball. Kell Slater comes through the defense, right down the middle of the floor, gives it to Stafford. Stafford on the right block, cannot shoot. Now Will puts it up there, good. Stafford Shanklin, he might get rid of the ball too. He said, I'll just turn around and score, and he did. 35-11 the score. The Wildcats in the lead. Here comes Halls back the other way. Here comes their shot. It's off the glass, good. 5-13 the score. Here come the Wildcats quickly down the floor. Kell had Jonathan Milloway early, get it too late. He got it to him too late that time. He should have given it to him sooner, and that would have been a much easier shot for Jonathan. 6:39 to play second quarter. Their basketball. Here's another three by Halls, no good. Rebound Stafford, skies for the board, looks for a guard and gives it over to Jeremy Miller. Jeremy Miller's going to drive, no place to go except to Jonathan Stewart, who launches a three, no good. Stafford battles for the rebound. I think Stafford wants to get back in the starting lineup. He's going to drive in for a shot. Good. Tonight, Mark, and he has responded like he did when he was a starter at the first of the year.
Yeah, he leads all scorers right now, Dave, with 10 points for the Wildcats. It's another 3 taken by the Hall Red Devils, rebounded by the Wildcats.
I seriously don't think they want to do this. As the Wildcats, Kel Slater drives in, he calls a charge, and that's not a good call, but oh well. It'll be their basketball on the player control foul. That's the third charge that young man official has called on that end of the floor in the girls' game and in the boys' game. Yeah, it's one of those 50-50s, but going back to that one against Flip earlier, so maybe they kind of balance out. 37-13 the score. Red Devil basketball. Jamison Updegraff's in the ball game. Halls with the basketball. Wildcats have Jonathan Stewart in the ball game. Flips back in the ball game. Jeremy Miller for the Wildcats, along with the bandaged Jonathan Milloway. 5:47 to play second quarter. Halls with a 3. It's up no good. Rebounded by Lucas Searcy. Searcy's going to bring the ball down the far left side. Works the ball right side to Jonathan. Jonathan splits the defense, gives it back to Lucas. He launches a 3. You know it. It's good. 40-13 here in the second quarter. Here come the Red Devils down the floor, all the way down to the free throw lane, and then a deflection by Milloway, saved on the floor by the Red Devils. Oh, what a block there by Milloway. Back to the top it goes. Halls gets it once again. 5:13 to play. Oak Ridge on top. 40-13. Red Devils trapped on the top. They get a 3 off, though. It's wide open, hits the rim, no good. Rebound to Halls, knocked out of bounds by Jonathan Milloway. 5:03 to play in the first half. 40-13 Oak Ridge. Jonathan comes out of the game. Stafford Shanks flips in. Lucas, Jamison Updegraff, and Jonathan Stewart. It'll be Hall's basketball. They work it in the right side. In the paint. Shot blocked by Oak Ridge. Searcy or Jamison Updegraff block it. Here comes Lucas down the floor to the right corner. And that time they're going to call a block as Lucas ran over Ben. Oak Ridge basketball. That's 40-13 here in the second period. We apologize for the video on our YouTube stream. One of those nights here at the Wildcat Arena, we use the school's internet, and we're directly plugged into it, but it's just running slow here tonight. As Oak Ridge goes to the free throw line, I think it's going to be Lucas Searcy at the line. What's he done tonight, Mark?
Lucas on the night, baby. He has 6 points, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. As the Wildcats lead 40-13 with 4:54 remaining in the first half.
First shot by Lucas Searcy is good. 41-13. Back to the line will go. The junior, good shooter, good team player, hard worker for the Oak Ridge High School Wildcats. Lucas back to the line. Toss, good. One of those guys that lives in the gym in the offseason. He's constantly shooting. Wildcats flip Thompson, gets a steal, and he ties up the guy from Halls. Eventually they'll blow the whistle and call the jump ball. And once again, Halls with the basketball. Red Devils with it underneath the goal here. Oak Ridge leads the Red Devils 42-13. Red Devils trying to run with the Wildcats. Didn't work out for it last time. We blew them out 164. Stafford Shanklin with it. Here it goes. Jamison Updegraff to Lucas. Inside to Stafford. Splits the defense. Puts it down on the ground. Puts it up and scores. Oak Ridge leads 2-13. Here come the Red Devils against Oak Ridge's pressure. They're going to work the ball down the floor. It just, to me, I just cannot see how this Halls team beat Clinton. It just floors me. Evidently, Clinton has a. They live by the three-point shot. They hit, I think, 13 in their first half the other night in their win, but they must have just had an off night shooting. And it's easy to do at Halls. Here's another steal by Oak Ridge. Flip with the basketball. Is going to bring it across the line. 44-13 Oak Ridge. Here's a 3. It's up, no good. Rebounded to the Wildcats. Jamison Updegraff, I thought, had it for a moment. Taken away by Halls. Here come the Red Devils down the floor. We're down to 4:07 to play as they launch a 3 from the corner. It's good. Wildcats. The Wildcats coming back the other way. Here goes in the left corner once again. They're going to drive along the baseline. Flip's got a wide open three. No good. Knocked out of bounds, I thought, by Jeremy Miller, but they're going to say it was last touched by, I believe, Rogers. Back in the ball game for Halls will come Luke Simpson. The Oak Ridge basketball underneath the goal, and Lucas Searcy will work the ball in. We're down to around 3:50 to play. As Wildcat Stafford Shanklin with a shot, no good. Rebounded by Halls, Taylor Walker. Here they come down the floor once again, pushing up the floor. 44-16 to score. There's a shot missed. Stafford has the rebound. Stafford Shanklin, the Wildcats on a 4-1 break. And Stafford didn't get a lot of communication from his teammates right there, and he has the ball swept out of his hands. They worked the shot. That's their favorite call tonight here. We've seen a lot of those. The Wildcats have a benefit of the call with 3:30 to play. In the first half, Oak Ridge leads 44-16. Mark, your thoughts on the game so far?
I think it's very fast-paced, David, obviously, and that really plays to the Wildcats' advantage, as we see. I mean, they have a 44-16 lead with 3:19 remaining in the first half, as the Wildcats kind of slowed down on this possession. But, here's Halls, and they're ready to run.
Down the floor they'll come once again. 3 minutes to play. Here's a long three. It's up. Good. And when he released it, I didn't think there was any way in the world that it was going to go in. It's 44-19. Wildcats' perimeter game is a little off today, but Stafford's game's been good as he goes up for the shot. It's blocked out of bounds. Last touch by Halls. Red Devils will substitute Kate Stanton back in the ballgame, checking out for the Bennett Lane. The Oak Ridge basketball underneath the goal. It'll be Jamison Updegraff to work the ball in, and it comes Jeremy Miller, gets positioning and scores. Jeremy Miller got a nice speed right underneath the goal. He kind of slipped in there. Oak Ridge leads Halls 46-19. 2:46 to play. Red Devils again for three. Again, they knock it down. Red Devils knocking down some shots here. And here come the Wildcats back the other way. Wildcats want to shoot a three. Here's Milloway inside to a cutting Wildcat who missed a shot. I think that was Lucas, saved by Jeremy Miller. Back to Jamison. Updegraff for three. Good. 3-point shot for Jamison. It's just 100th career point as a Wildcat. And Oak Ridge's lead is 49-22. 2:17 to play. With the basketball will come the Red Devils. Number 4, that's Taylor Walker. He's going to be called for travel. Wildcats playing with Flip Thompson at the point. Wildcats have Jeremy Miller, although Flip now is coming out. Kim Slater is checking back in the game. 2:13 to play. First half, 49-22. Kell's going to bring the ball down the floor. The Wildcats trying to win their 15th game of the year and trying to go 9-0 and maintain a 2-game lead. As the Wildcats working into Milloway. Milloway with the shot. Good. Base for another 100 game against Halls. Scored 100 on them at Halls. They're up 51-22. We still have 1:51 to play in the first half. Carter Cook with a shot. Good. Wildcats have got a good defense. Wildcats bring the ball down with Lucas Searcy. Double team, throws the ball out high to the midcourt line. It goes to Jeremy Miller. Jeremy tacks inside. The paint pulls up, takes a three-footer, a little strong, no good. Milloway battles, can't get the rebound. Taken away by Halls. Look on the Red Devils down the floor. 1:27 to play in the first half, 51-24. The Wildcats extended out just a bit. Here it goes to Rogers. Rogers launches the NBA range. That's good. Shots here, Mark.
Yeah, that's his third three-pointer of the night, David. So he's 3 of 5 from beyond the three-point line. He has 9 points. Great night for him as they cut the lead now down to 24 as the Wildcats lead 51-27 with 1:16 remaining in the first half.
Timeout was asked for here. 51-27 our score. We'll be back in a moment. David Clary back here along with James Branson, along with Mark and Shauna Hayes. Jordan Osborne doing camera work for us as well. Oak Ridge on top, 51-27, 1:16 to play. The Wildcats have defeated the Halls Red Devils 28 consecutive times, dating back to 2007. The Wildcats lead the all-time series 84-25. As the Wildcats work it in for a shot, it is up and it is no good. Missed shot that time by Oak Ridge's Darren Osborne. And Darren in the ball game. And he is going to go to the free throw line. Darren hadn't had a whole lot of playing time this year. Of course, he was injured right out of football season. Darren is going to go to the free throw line. He's a 50% free throw shooter. And puts the first one up there. Good. You see that? His career high is 1 point. He's hit free throws in several ball games, trying to knock down his second one here. Let's see what he can do. Darren puts it up there, and he's good. Good job. 53-27 the score. Down the floor will come the Red Devils. Moving right to left, 53-27. Here they come running, and then they fall down. I don't know if just a steal. The Wildcats are going to get a layup on the other end. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded back up. Again, no good. That was missed by Jameson on the putback. Here come the Red Devils down the floor, and they're going to walk the ball across the midcourt line. 49 seconds to play, second quarter, 53-27 Wildcats. Here they come. Top of the circle. Here it goes to Rogers. Rogers swings it out for another three. This one's no good. Long carom pulled down by number 31, who goes right backwards with it. I don't have him on my official roster. Here's a steal by the Wildcats. Jamison Updegraft has the basketball. Bring the ball down the floor once again. Sets the dribble. Once again, out to the top to Kel Slater. And it looks like the Wildcats will play for the final shot here. Wildcats working into Darren. Out to the right corner for Lucas for three. No good. Rebound Halls. Look on the Red Devils down the floor. 53-27 the score. They're down to 6 seconds to play. Let's see if they get a shot off. A three-point shot. They're going to drive and make it a short shot. Here it is off the glass. Good. Nice drive. And that is our score at the halfway mark. A lot of scoring in this one. The Wildcats lead at 53. Jonathan Milloway, what a great ball game. Mark, I know you missed it. The Wildcats beat Cleveland on a last-second shot by Jeremy Miller. Remember last year, Cleveland swept us. Cleveland last year went 33-1, qualified for the state tournament, and couldn't go like Oak Ridge, but Wildcats finally end a two-game losing streak with them as the second half is underway here. The Red Devils have the ball first, and we're underway once again. With the basketball will come Oak Ridge with a steal. Jeremy Miller and a dunk. If he goes all the way through it, he's going to score. Jeremy Miller does score, and a whistle blows, and a foul is going to be called. So Jeremy Miller still not 100%. He's probably more like 98% right now, and a little bit timid still to go up strong and dunk it, but he gets a nice drive, a nice steal, and a great way to start the third quarter, Mark Haste.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, he provided great defense, and he makes that free throw. Now, Miller in the game with 9 points. He's perfect from the free throw line, 3 of 3.
Here come the Red Devils down the floor. 7:40 to play in the third quarter, just underway here at the Wildcat Arena. They get the ball across the line this time. Carter Cook. Oh, man, what a block there by Jeremy Miller. They launch a shot from the right corner, and Jeremy got all ball, and that ball's still rolling down in Oliver Springs, I think.
Yeah, and that's his. That's a second shot. The number 15's gotten blocked. One's by Milloway, one by Miller now.
The inbounds goes off the heel of Stafford Shanklin, out of bounds here. We're in the third quarter. Oak Ridge on top of Halls, 56-29. You have to go back to 2007, the last time the Red Devils beat Oak Ridge. The Wildcats have won 28 straight times heading into this one. As the Red Devils try to get their offense going, they are outside the three-point line. They're going to launch a three. Partially rejected this time by the Wildcats. And here comes Stafford back on the right side. There it is. Two-hand jam that time by the Wildcats. And that's probably the nicest dunk ever by Jonathan Milloway. Normally he goes up, pulls down the rim. This was massive two-hand stuff by Jonathan Milloway.
Very nice dunk, David, and you did it at full speed, too. I didn't quite see who had the assist, but another nice block shot by Jeremy Miller.
And the Wildcats on the other end of the floor. Stafford Shanklin deflects it and can't control the pass. 6:58 to play, third quarter, 58-29 the score. Here comes a shot block taken away by Oak Ridge. Kel Slater down the floor. Kel's going to get a left-handed layup. Good. The Wildcats rolling up points once again. Up by 31 points here with 6:43 to play here in the third period. And how this team ever beat Clinton, I'll just never know. It must have been, like I said, a slow night shooting for them. And here's another missed shot by Halls. Wildcats push it up the floor. Jonathan Stewart to the hole. He puts it in and scores. And just like that, the Wildcats blowing out the Red Devils. The pace of the game definitely to the Wildcats' liking.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just sitting here thinking. I mean, Halls, they have no intention of slowing down their offense. I mean, I'll tell you that they're playing the Ricky Bobby offense here. They just want to play fast, and it's not to their benefit. I mean, it really is not.
62-29 the score. Friday night will be at Anderson County High School as the Wildcats take on the Anderson County Mavericks. Brian Leffler, the trainer, taking pictures of the Oak Ridge bench there. He'll probably be tweeting it out. Why don't you follow our guy, Brian Leffler? He's the trainer for Oak Ridge High School. He doesn't have as many followers as he should. He follows way too many people and doesn't have enough followers back. So if you've got a Twitter account, and I'm not exactly sure. It's something about the trainer or something. I should know this before I go into this rant here. But follow Brian Leffler on Twitter. 62-29 the score. The Wildcats in the lead. The Lady Wildcats won their ball game 66-42 to remain undefeated in District A. The girls' junior varsity wins 66-62 as well. What a dunk there by Jonathan Milloway. I mean, that's the nicest dunk of his career. I mean, for sure. Because like you said, he came at full speed down the floor, and the big guy rammed it home. Throws it down, as James Branson would say, as the Red Devils bring the ball down the floor. Here's a pass on the inside. They go in, and a block shot by Milloway, and they're going to call a foul against Jonathan. Might have caught him on the wrist there. 62-29 the score. These two teams have been playing basketball against one another since 1947. Mentioned the Wildcats lead the all-time series 84-25. Wildcats this season at the arena are 8-0 as the first free throw is up, no good. On the road, the Wildcats on the road are 8-0. They're 6-1 here at the Wildcat Arena. That lone loss coming to Kingston. The Wildcats are 0-2 on neutral courts as the second toss is up good. And both of those games were at Alcoa. The Wildcats, with the district championship, would get a chance to host the district tournament, so they wouldn't have to play on a neutral floor. As Jonathan Stewart knocks down at 3-point foul. Jonathan, good shot. He's been on fire. Hasn't played a whole lot of minutes tonight, but he has been able to knock down some big three-point shots. Here's Halls launching a tray. It's up. It's no good. Rebound, long carom taken away by the Red Devils once again. Halls sets it up once again. They set for a three. Left corner this time. Up, in and out, no good. Milloway on the rebound. Pushes it quickly down the floor and throws it away. Taken away by Halls. Red Devils again for three. Up, no good. Rebounded. Kell had it. Knocked out of bounds. They say last touch by Oak Ridge. A lot of three-point balls being shot by the Halls Red Devils and Lady Red Devils here tonight. They're starting to miss a few here. You're right about Halls. They look dead tired. Pace of the game has been to Oak Ridge's liking as Halls tries to work it in. Pass intercepted by Miller. And here comes his jam. He throws it down. Miller with a big dunk. Here come the Red Devils back up with a shot. Dunk fence here at the Wildcat Arena here in the third period. 5:09 to play. Oak Ridge basketball. Once again, it goes Stafford Shanklin. He's in the paint, goes in for a drive, and he draws the foul. 67-32 Oak Ridge. The Wildcats 15-3. Since their loss to Webb, the Wildcats have been the Wildcats have won, I believe, 6 in a row. Most of them district games. Here's Jameson Upty grab for three. Up, no good. Long rebound tracked down by Holmes. 67-32. The Red Devils, Taylor Walker with the basketball. Backs it up. The Wildcats have Jonathan Stewart, Kell Slater, Lucas Searcy, Jonathan Milloway, Jonathan Stewart in the ball game as they launch one from the corner. It's up, no good. Cracked down. And last touch, I think, by Oak Ridge. So the Wildcats have the lead here. Oak Ridge trying to go 9-0 in the district. Wildcats with a 2-game lead over the Clinton Dragons. They'll play on the 30th of January. That'll be at the Don W. Lockhart Gym. That's a change in the schedule. It was going to be a Friday ball game. This will be a Saturday ball game. Saturday of that week, and they wanted to play it on Saturday. It's their home game. Their call. The Red Devils will work the ball in, down 67-32. Here's the long, high inbounds. Comes in to the Red Devils. Then Wildcats steal it. Here comes Lucas to Jonathan. Jonathan, a high layup, no good. Rebounded by Oak Ridge, back up, and good. 2:32, and down the floor will come the Red Devils once again. Lucas didn't get the start here tonight, Mark, but he and Stafford, the guy who did start, have both decided they want to pay their starting position. Both have had good ball games tonight.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great, little challenge to witness as a Wildcat fan, David, as you watch two players kind of battle for that fifth starting position.
Here comes a shot, no good. Rebounded by Darren Osborne. Osborne with it to Jonathan Stewart, behind the back dribble, goes inside to Flip, who lays it in and scores. Great feed and great assist by Jonathan Stewart. And Oak Ridge leads 71-32 over Halls. They put up another shot, no good. Long Karam, put back shot. That's an air ball. Darren on the rebound, and he's fouled. Darren Osborne fouled by Caden Stanton. So evidently the Wildcats have earned a little bit more playing time. Of course, Dallas, a big part of that. Nick turned his ankle the other day, and it was swollen up like a grapefruit. Mark, I saw it on Cleveland. It's really big. So, the Wildcats need a little bit more post presence, and Darren Osborne's getting a big chance to play tonight. Stafford drives in, wants to shoot, turns, goes up with it, no good. Darren back up with the putback, good. He's fouled. The putback bucket by Darren Osborne, and he'll go to the free throw line.
Nice play there. Flint just kind of got trapped in there, or maybe Stafford Shanklin just kind of got trapped, and nice play by Darren Osborne to cut down the lane. He got the ball, put it up, and he got fouled, and he remains perfect for the night, David. He threw a three from the line, and he had that three-point play, so he now has 5 points in the ballgame.
Here come the Red Devils down the floor, and then another foul is going to be whistled out on the floor. The Wildcats on top, 74-32. Wildcats were glad to put another 100 on the Red Devils here. They did it at Halls back on December the 1st, winning 100-64. The Devils will work the ball in. Darren Osborne's in the game. Stafford Shanklin, Flip Thompson, Jaden Updegraft, along with Lucas Searcy. The Wildcats have a little bit of an injury issue right now, as nearly a steal by Oak Ridge. Wildcats' Caden Updegraft has got a kind of nursing a little knee issue right now, and I mentioned that Nick Dallas has an ankle problem. So the Wildcats have lost a couple here. At the inbounds, they're going to call a push and a shove, I believe, against Caden Stanton of Halls, and that'll give Oak Ridge the basketball. Only immediate household members are allowed in the Wildcat Arena. That'll be the same at Anderson County on Friday. So the regular fan base that normally comes to basketball games won't be able to go to Anderson County on our home games unless the governor lifts the restrictions. Right now, it's just household members allowed in the ball games. Stafford Shanklin works it out to Jamison for three, no good. Rebound tracked down by Darren Osborne, by far playing his best ball game as a Wildcat. There's a turnover. Here comes Halls down the floor. 74-32 Wildcats. Halls basketball. They'll put up a shot there. That three-point shot will come the Wildcats. 2:44 to play. Well, Wildcats basketball. Here's Stafford left side. Jamison drives the baseline a little bit too deep. Backs it up to Stafford. Down the flip to the right corner to Searcy. Can't get a three off. Back to flip. Back to Jamison. Jamison drives in. Got a screen from Stafford. Wasn't enough to get it. He has to back. Flip thought about a three. Won't shoot it. Now drives in. Gives inside to Darren Osborne. Goes up for the shot. Not get it out. and Halls. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to play. The Red Devils substituting. Noah Ratliff's back at the ball game. They also are going to get Iacheta back in. 2:20 to play, third quarter. 74-35. The Wildcats in the lead. The Wildcats working in, and then a foul is going to be called. That's going to send Stafford Shanklin to the free throw line. I think the foul is going to be called against Caden Stanton. 2:19 to play, third quarter. 74-35. The Wildcats in the lead. Apologize for the choppiness on our stream here from the Wildcat Arena. The internet here in the building obviously running slow today. Goes to the free throw line. First toss. What does Stafford do tonight?
Stafford now has 13 points, David. He's 1 of 1 from the line, now 2 of 2 from the line, so he has 14 points on the night. That's his first 2 points of the second half.
The Wildcats with a 41-point lead here. Wildcats once again on pace for 100, up to 76 points right now as the Red Devils turn the ball over. We'll have a running clock, though. The Wildcat defense has done a much better job than they did at Halls. They gave up 64 points that particular night to win 100-64. They've only given up 35 to this point, so a running clock might prohibit the Wildcats from getting the 100 mark. Here's Flip for 3. On its way up there, no good. Rebound tracked down by Jamison Updegraft. He goes right back to the rim, no good. And the ball's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Halls. 1:52 to play, third quarter, 76-35. The Wildcats in the lead. Vols are not doing well, I understand. They're playing Florida tonight, and it looks like they're in a little bit of a struggle as Oak Ridge works it into Jamison. Jamison to Darren, free throw line high. Shot, no good. Rebounded to the Red Devils. So they come down the floor quickly. Wildcats got to get back on defense. They launch a 3. It's good. 38. Back the other way will come Oak Ridge once again. Final moments of the third period here at the Wildcat Arena. The girls won tonight. The girls JV won as well. Here's pass, Flip Thompson. Nice pass into Stafford for the shot. Good. Flip talked about this. He's earned a lot more playing time, and he is not a scoring machine, but man, he gets a ton of assists. Every single ball game, he has a pretty pass. Does a really good job, and I've been really impressed with Flip's play. He's the younger brother of Herbert Booker, the former Wildcat.
As we said, he plays the point, David, as the traditional point guard does, as they drive and lead and assist. As another shot is up and good by Williams, he now has 8 points for Halls.
78-40, the Wildcats up by 38 here. Here comes Flip down the floor to Jamison. Under a minute to play. Third period. Wildcats. Lucas Searcy into Stafford. Stafford along the baseline shoots. No good. Gets his own rebound back up with it. No good. Stafford Shanklin, I believe, or is it Darren Osborne, will shoot free throws. I think it's going to be Stafford at the line. 78-50 seconds to play here on the Wildcat Arena. Third period. The Wildcats up 78-40. Free throw, good. Stafford looking good at the free throw line tonight. Trying to give his team once again a 40-point lead in a running clock in the fourth quarter. Knocks down the shot. 80-40 to score, a 40-point lead. What do you think about the strategy to run with Oak Ridge tonight, Mark?
I think it's a abysmal failure.
Yeah, that's one way to describe it. I agree with you. As they launch a 3, it's on its way up. No good. Rebound, Oak Ridge. Osborne with it to Jamison Updegraft. Updegraft kicks it over to Flip. Flip with 29 seconds to play. 80-40. The Wildcats up by 40. Stafford with it, top of the circle. Dribbles in, pulls up, shoots. No good. Battles for the rebound. Can't get it. Taken away by Halls. Here they come down the floor all the way to the right corner. Setting it up to Noah Latif. His shot is no good. Rebounded by Lucas Searcy. Searcy back down the other way for the Wildcats. Goes inside, dribbling with it. Oak Ridge to the hole. No good. Jamison Updegraft can't get the shot to fall. Here comes Halls with a buzzer beater. Blocked by Jamison as the third quarter comes to a close. 3 quarters of basketball in the book. The Wildcats on top big time. 80-40 over the ball here in the fourth period. The Wildcats playing with Kel Slater. The Wildcats have their starters in. Jeremy Miller is in the ball game. The Wildcats have Darren Osborne. They've got Flip in the ball game. Jamison Updegraft. The Wildcats work it in to Lucas Searcy. His shot is no good. Rebounded by Darren. Back up. No good. Ball goes out of bounds off the knee of Darren Osborne. Wildcats once again. And 7 minutes and a half to go here in the fourth quarter. Thank you for all the people who are telling us the stream is bad. We appreciate people telling us. We know it. It's an internet issue here at the school. We are at the mercy of the Oak Ridge High School internet here as play is halted. Timeout is asked for. Some perspiration down on the floor. People are telling us that the stream is bad tonight. We know it. 80-4 is our score. The Wildcats in the lead. Mark, good win for the Lady Wildcats against a very good Halls team tonight.
Yeah, it was. I mean, theirs too was a fast-paced game. So, like I said, Halls likes to play fast. So, advantage Wildcats in that scenario. And Lady Wildcats took advantage of that tonight, winning by a final score of 66-42.
And the girls' junior varsity also won their ball game tonight, 66-62. Oak Ridge up big time here. The Wildcats will go to 9-0 in District 3 play. They have 5 games to go, Mark, with a 2-game lead over the Clinton Dragons. So what you want to do is just not worry about it. Just win out in the district, go a perfect 14-0, host the district tournament. Potentially, if you win that, a chance to host the regional tournament as well. The Wildcats, it'll be the first time ever. If they can hold on and win the district, it'll be the first time ever that a District 3 team has ever hosted the district tournament in back-to-back years. Campbell County was supposed to get it. It was their turn, but new rules by TSSAA this year because of the pandemic, they want it to be at a site of the top seed, and that would be the case if Oak Ridge can win the district championship, or whoever does. It'll be at their home gym. There's a turnover by the Red Devils. Here's Oak Ridge. Jamison up. DeGraff for 3. Good. And Jamison, he's had the hot hand shooting from the outside tonight. He's over 100 in his career.
Yeah, this is third three-pointer for the night, Dave. He's 3 of 5 from beyond the three-point line as he played, providing great defense there on the interior. Shot blocked by Darren Osborne.
Here come the Wildcats down the floor. Kel Slater turns the ball over. Here come the Red Devils back the other way. Carter Cook off the glass shot. Good. 83-42 the score. Here come the Wildcats. Kel back down the floor. Down to 6:38 and counting. The Wildcats in the lead. 83-42 over Halls. 29 straight wins over the Red Devils. Oak Ridge, Kel Slater, Flip Thompson, wide open again. Why not? Fourth of the game. Nope, didn't get to this time. Darren on the rebound. Here goes to Flip. Flip can shoot back to Lucas. Lucas shoots a 3. No good. Rebounded by Kel. Wildcats getting a couple of offensive rebounds here. Let's see what Flip can do. He swings it out to Jamison. Back to the goes in the corner. Driving along the baseline into Darren Osborne to Kel Slater for the shot. Good. And the Wildcat lead is 85-42. Down the floor will come the Red Devils. Wildcats need 15 for the 100 mark with a running clock here. It's going to be tough. With the basketball once again, Luke Simpson back to the goal. Backs it up once again. They'll drive in. Cut off there by Jamison Updegraff. They work the ball right side to Simpson. Simpson launches the 3. No good. Rebounded by Flip Thompson. Here comes Flip down the floor. 85-42 Oak Ridge. Wildcats, Kel Slater, Lucas Searcy, left corner for 3. It's good. 2-point shot. Lucas Searcy. Wildcats 8-42 over the Halls Red Devils. Here comes Halls once again. Coming cross court with it. Goes to Luke. They lose it out of bounds. No more points. The Wildcats will score 100 on Halls for the second time this season, Mark.
That's just fourth three-pointers, David, at the pace that they're going. They might very well hit that tonight.
88-42, Stafford Shanklin back in the ball game for the Wildcats. So Oak Ridge will go up their record to 15-3. They'll be 9-0 in the district. Halls will fall to 6-6. Here's another 3. Good. 3-point bomb again by the Wildcats.
That's Lucas Searcy, David. He's now about 14. That's his third three-pointer of the night.
He's got 27 in his career now. As the Red Devils thought about shooting a 3. I just think the strategy that Halls used tonight, trying to run with the Wildcats, I think they're better set. I know they're not very big, but I think they're better to go with Oak Ridge in a half-court set. But I'm not a coach. I'm just the guy with a microphone here. As the Red Devils try to get a shot off, his block taken away by Stafford. Stafford Shanklin didn't really look up the floor and ran right into the defense. That was odd. Stafford, it was almost like the two guys in the red shirts were not even there. As Lucas gets a steal, back to Stafford. He goes, tries to save it. Cannot do it with 4:11 to play in the ball game. And Oak Ridge on top, 91-42 over the Red Devils. The Rockets have a little bit of an injury issue right now. Nick Dallas and Caden Updegraft unable to go. I don't know. It might be a while for Nick because that ankle was really, really swollen up big time. Of course, Jonathan Milway had a little bit of an aggressive ball game against Cleveland. Had to have stitches put in his head as a 91-44 the score. Wildcats getting Darren Osborne a lot of playing time here tonight, which is good. Flip Thompson needs to get in the scoring parade. He doesn't score a whole lot. Stafford gets it in the paint. Stafford shoots. Good. Stafford makes it. Under 4 minutes to play, though, so if Halls just keeps jacking them up there, we'll get more possessions ourselves. They do. Shot is up, no good, but they get the rebound. Then it's blocked, and a foul is going to be called. We'll stop the clock here, I don't believe, as the Red Devils will go to the free throw line. The guy fouled, Payson Rogers, 93-44. The Wildcats up 49 points here, Mark.
Yeah, and
go ahead.
To the line, David, is Casey Rogers. He has 13 points for the Halls Red Devils. This would be his first attempt from the line. As you said, Wildcats lead 93-44. First free throw's up, no good.
Wildcats will take on Anderson County. That game will be Friday night at the Anderson County High School gym. Back to the line. Second toss also missed. Rebounded by Stafford Shanklin. Here come the Wildcats down the floor. Flip Thompson, left corner. Inside it goes Darren Osborne. Back to Flip for three. On its way. No good. Rebound tipped and taken away by the Red Devils. Swooped away and then taken right back by Flip. Flip's going to bring the ball across the line. Flip's going to take it to the hole. Really nice drive there by Flip Thompson. And the Wildcat lead is 95-44. And it looks like we have a timeout on the floor. 95-44, 2 minutes, 12 seconds to play. I don't think they have enough time, Mark, but who knows?
Well, I don't know. I mean, the three-point shot, they've only got 6 points to get there. That's 2 3-pointers, David. They could very easily get that in 2 minutes and 12 seconds remaining, especially the way that Halls just comes down and fires up a three, and the Wildcats typically get the rebound and go the other way. So, I don't know. It's an interesting strategy for the Red Devils, one that has not paid dividends so far.
How in the world did this team beat Clinton? I just don't understand it. Clinton must have had a lot of people out or whatever, but they beat Clinton, and that's a huge loss for Clinton in the district, because any tiebreaker after the head-to-head play, they go to what you did against the teams that are above you, and Halls is dead last in the district right now. So, and that's a bad loss for Clinton.
Yeah, I actually don't think I've seen Clinton play this year, David. So I don't know what they have.
They're really good. They beat him by 39 the other night. So that's what I'm saying. They beat him by 39 one game and lose the other game. It's really hard to understand as the blocking foul is going to be called against Oak Ridge. The clock's not going to stop here. That's why I don't think the Wildcats will have enough time, and I don't think Coach Green will want to run it up big time. He'll probably have them on the last possession just come down the floor, unless they're at 98 or at 99. But I just don't think they're going to have enough time as the Red Devils go to the free throw line with Jake Lane. His free throw is good. 95-45. The Wildcats by 50. The Red Devils for the 29th consecutive time. Their series will go to 85-25 all time. Since 1947. Second toss, no good. Rebounded by Stafford Shanklin of the Wildcats. And here comes Slip down the floor. The Wildcats will shoot a three from the corner. No good. Rebound to the Red Devils. Jameson Updegraft tries to get a steal. There's a hard foul, knocking the Red Devil into the goal. Against Oak Ridge into the free throw line. Iachetta, I believe. 95-45, Oak Ridge by 50. So that's going to be a triple sweep here tonight, Mark.
Yeah, as you said, less than a minute. The clock continues to wind down as number 24 goes to the line for the Halls Red Devils. That's Ben Iachetta. He makes both of those, so he now has 2 points in the ballgame. Wildcats trying to see if they can reach 100 as a blocking foul is called on Robbie Miller for Halls.
That's going to send Jamison Updegraff to the free throw line. 29 seconds to play, 95-47. They're not going to get 100 here, Mark. Jamison goes to the free throw line. I think this will probably do it here. He'll have, I think, one in the bonus here. 17 seconds and counting. Free throw on its way. Good. 96-47. 9 seconds. 8 seconds. Let's see if Jamison even gets enough time to shoot. They're going to stop the clock now with 8 seconds. Puts the toss up there. Good. They might not get 100, but they're going to win by 50. Here comes the Red Devils down the floor. 97-47 will be your final score unless the Red Devils, that is the final score. A 50-point blowout win of the Red Devils. 97